Davis typically does not allow returns. Boots it to the goal line, and VB3 will bring it out. Canes swarm and stop him short of the 20-yard line.
And they're looking to be able to try to win up front. Tough to do, as you said, against Miami's front.
They got a great running back, though. Jadan Baugh is 230 pounds. The Canes are all over him. And one of those menaces off the edge, Reuben Bain Jr.
On that second level, number one, can really fly around.
These second down plays become crucial because you got to stay out of third and long. But another run goes nowhere. Ahmad Moten overloading that right side of the Gator offensive line. Lagway running, trying to make a play on the move, and he's going to be knocked down. Florida goes backwards in the first series. CharMar Brown off the quarter, make the stop. It's a quick 3 and out.
What a job by this front. They walk up some pressure. Ultimately, they end up bringing 4, and look at the speed. They bring in that kind of that cheetah package, and Lightfoot 12 is able to chase him out of bounds.
Tommy Doman comes from Michigan, had 2 solid years, solid start to the season. Malachi Toney was born to play football. Just turned 18 on Thursday. He electrified this place against Notre Dame, so much so they shifted their coverage to him. Mark Fletcher Jr. has stepped into the feature back role. He's got the football. They run right, and they usually run over people when they go to that side. Picks up about 12-13. Beck has time, launches over the middle, loves to work the middle of the field, and that's Malachi Toney getting involved early. It's one of those plays you cannot believe. He's got those kind of instincts as a true freshman. Marty Brown breaks free. Brown out of the backfield, barreling down. He stepped out of bounds about the 5. Ran through a tackle of Jordan Castell, picked up 23.
Yeah, and Florida did everything you can do there to defend that. They leveraged the football out to the outside. They don't let him bounce to the outside, work through the block, force it back inside, bang, make that tackle right there, but Castell unable to do so.
North Dakota State won a national championship there at the FCS level. He's got the football, and look at them just push the line of scrimmage, just reshape the line of scrimmage.
They're going to get it some more right here.
Offensive lineman wearing 46, the fullback, a 2-back look as Brown tries to just muscle his way in. Touchdown, they signal it. What a flex.
Talk about quarterbacks and skill. It's a great reminder about the line of scrimmage. Both sides of the ball, Miami dominating with their defense. They get the ball, and then the offensive line takes control. First
opponent to score in their first possession against Florida in the last 12 games. And somehow they've all come together and gelled. Lagway, short throw to the tight end, Tony Livingston. But again, space is closed down quickly. Plenty of time on the play clock. Canes don't bring extra rushers. Lagway slips as he gets the ball out. Ball makes the catch, avoids 1 tackle. Fighting hard, but he's going to be stopped well short. There's a flag down. Handed to Fletcher, again running to the right side. And he's going to fall forward. Doesn't look like much, and you realize, oh, he got 6 on first down. Gators bring pressure. Beck shuffles the feet, checks it down. Catch made by C.J. Daniels, and the LSU and Liberty alum stretches for a first down. The veteran Daniels injured in the spring, Kirk, but that didn't matter. He came in and was still a leader, even though he couldn't practice. Just galvanizing this young group. They have 3 true freshmen, 3 portal receivers. They lost basically everybody from a year ago. Third down for the Canes. Gators desperate to get off the field here in defense. Beck has plenty of time. It's a low ball. Catch made for a first down. Going down was Elijah Lofton.
His footing on that pivot route.
Brown with a first down run again to the right. They are pulverizing that side of the Gators front. Going to try to run for it, and they right up the gut and push the pile. It's still rolling. Oh my goodness.
Left side, and what they do, 78, hat on a hat. That's McCoy Bell, 70, the left tackle, who, by the way, is 6'9", 340. Again, the DNA of this team, as much as Carson Beck gets talked about in the transfer, and it's a big story. Down, that's their third down conversion on this drive.
Running left again. Marty Brown spins back to the middle. What Holly said is important. Not only the most self-driven Beck, clean pocket, delivers, and right at the marker. The catch is made by Malachi Tony, who always seems to know exactly where to be on his routes. Of the first quarter, on 1st and 15, they do run it with Fletcher. He picks up about 4.5. What can the Gators do, Kirk? Shorthanded up front to try to slow down this running game. 2nd and 16. Beck again has plenty of time. Now runs out of it, and he'll be sacked. Good coverage there, and finally Jaden Woods, the true freshman, got home.
Well, you said it, Chris. That's a coverage sack. Carson Beck's eyes are looking to his left. No, watch his head. He looks to his left. Nobody's there. By the time he comes back, there's coverage downfield. So,
ball down, kick driven, and it is hammered through. It's hard to believe his stats were actually quite poor at his previous school, FAU.
Still him trying to kind of find that rhythm.
Jackson into the hole. Yeah, had a very serious lower core injury that required some treatment. Then when you go back and you throw, you're kind of off balance, and he hurt his shoulder. Trying to convert here on 3rd and 6. Canes rush 4. Balagwe still going to get flushed. Trying to create, has a blocker on the edge. Bang down hard right near the marker. See where they spot it. Inside their own 35. Handoff. Just breaking a tackle long enough to get the first down as Jackson.
Not yet.
It's an SEC crew working this. And they don't buzz down for targeting. Wide open is Jackson in the flat. And arriving with a huge blow is Mohamed Toure to stop him short there.
Last play, last series, 15 plays.
Marty Brown picks his way patiently. Talked about Shannon Dawson, who
a grab of the jersey.
Running right. Banging forward. Fletcher. They never get him down. They just run him out. But it's on the Gators side of the field. Quickly, both quarterbacks struggling with the pass game tonight. Bagway 3 of 8. There's a high percentage throw on the edge to Wilson, who picks up enough yardage before Toure gets him out to avoid another 3rd and very long. No, a lot of them are dropping. But Lagway, they unblocked, flying off is Jacoby Thomas on the safety blitz.
Well, Bryce Lovett, the big concern we had was the right tackle, really the whole offensive line against his front. But I just said, you saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys.
Tony on the near side. Malachi Tony doesn't need much. Incredible acceleration, just an explosive athlete. Got a block there from Malinois on the edge there. First down to the 45, picked up 16.
Well, Chris, watch Thornton here, the safety. He actually anticipates this, does a good job. He just doesn't finish. He gave himself a...
Shoving you backwards. The projected top 10 draft pick, preseason All-American. Handoff inside. They get Marty Brown just banging downhill inside the 35. From American Samoa. Played his football at IMG Academy in high school. In the flat. Catch made, and getting the backs involved as receivers now. That's Brown.
To start the second half. Gators better make a stop.
They flip it to the flat. Catch made by Lofton, the tight end. And they left him alone. He was hurt. He came back. Ran over.
Just gets lost. Eyes in the backfield. Worried about the run game with Fletcher. Good job of squeezing them in with that play action look, and then get it out to Lofton, who they think is an absolute stud at tight end. 6'3", 230 out of Bishop Gorman out in Las Vegas.
Fletcher. Gators do a good job of gumming up the middle, and they'll push you back for a loss there.
That was a great play by Jamari Lyons. We talked about him earlier with all the injuries that they have up front. They've got to find guys that are...
Before halftime, and one timeout, Carter Davis, I'm just thinking, bangs it through. It's 13-0. If they want to, they've got some time to work with here. See what they can produce in the first play, but they hope is going to be a drive. Pitch to the edge. And Bob...
That's a run play, really. I mean,
around there, tries to make 4 guys miss.
Can't run the ball, try to get the big fella out in space. He makes a couple guys miss, at least able to get some positive yards, right? He got speed. He's right here now.
You pointed that out. They got a lot of pieces on this defensive front, different kind of guys. Lightfoot got right near Lagway, who had to check it down the Baugh. And again, this is swarm. The violent swarm. Bain was over there in the perimeter. Canes right down the field in the opening possession. After that, just a pair of field goals by Davis. 1 yard deep. Marion going to bring it out. Eludes one tackler and fights hard, but cannot get the perimeter.
Test him up front.
They pull the ball. It's a first down throw on the edge. Lofton, the tight end, involved 3 times tonight.
Talked about maybe sprinkling in.
Gators barely lined up for this play. Fletcher knocked down after another solid gain on first down. Holly, what do you have? Really efficient early in that department, not so much in the second quarter. We'll try the middle, move the pile, and Fletcher gets the first down. Longest pass play for Miami was a flare pass to Brown, who picked up 22. That time they swarm the line, and Fletcher's going to be hit for a loss behind the sticks on first down for once. He loses 2.
Well, they do a good job here of setting the edge on this defense on the outside there. Really, really good, sound defense. Not just physicality in the middle, which we wondered with Banks out. You know, we've got depth, and they've shown it.
They dial up some pressure on 2nd and 11. Beck gets the ball out far side. Catch made by Keelan Marion, who's driven out near midfield by pressure again picked up. Short throw. And Malachi Toney spun free. It's really close to the marker at the 47. Dijon Johnson, maybe half the length of a football on 4th down. Smash forward and get it easily with Marty Brown. Oh, they blew the whistle. He came out of the pack. The crowd's going nuts like it's a touchdown. They blew the whistle. An offensive lineman helmet got taken off.
Acting against deep shots.
Quickly out, 2nd and 10 on the perimeter, trying to work his way back is C.J. Daniels. Hasn't really made a big impact yet tonight. Had the drop earlier on the 3rd down pass. Sets up another 3rd down here.
You know, whether it's the NFL or college football, you're seeing more and more defenses have this approach.
Jackson on the edge.
Hey, here they go.
Explosive run play. Dodging tacklers. Jacoby Jackson still going. And the Gators have life after all. Out across the 46.
Hey, there you go. Instead of running inside, they bounced it to the outside. Used the motion there by the tight end, Tony Livingston, to get an extra hat right there.
Baugh back in the game. They fake it to him, pitch it to the edge. And Vernell Brown, the 3rd, will get assisted by his lineman. Got a show forward at the end of the play.
Again.
Baugh makes a cut. All of a sudden, they're opening some creases in that Hurricane front pickup. Team that had 1 first down in the first half, putting together a nice-looking drive here and beginning to gash the Miami front. Sense of their own medicine here. Ball again. Chased down by Bain, but another solid first down gain. Did nothing like this in the entire first half.
Feel like the first time they fit Miami a little bit on their heels.
See if they dare to throw the ball and try to block that pass rush. Nope, they're going to feed the middle. Jackson. Lagway tries to get the edge, and a keeper stretches, and it is a first down. Spot him just enough, just to the 12-yard line. Fresh set, running all the way. Lagway up the middle, lowers his head. Trying to break free is Baugh. Stiff arm, leans, and scores. Florida on the board and very much alive late 3rd quarter.
What a drive here by the Gators. 230 pounds. Making that move and then having that speed and then the stiff arm to take it into the end zone. You saw it all there in Baugh. Kept the play alive, spin move, athleticism, changes the ball for that stiff arm, and then the ability to find the corner, get in the end zone of the Gators.
suddenly in a fight here. Up only 6. Trying to get their offense reignited. Beck looking to throw on first down. Steps up, heaves it downfield, and it's intercepted. He threw it to Cormani McClain, the Colorado transfer.
It's on a quarterback. He's out here, and watch him just kind of almost bait Beck to make this throw. He's waiting, comes off the receiver that he had, able to come all the way over with that ball hanging in the air. But that's just a great job there of having awareness, coming off that first receiver, and then being able to step in front. Look at the long arms, able to reach in front of Daniels. And that is a heck of a fingertip interception.
From the 48, a chance to score and take the lead unbelievably here. Baugh busting through tackles, getting some help up front, now running with more purpose. Thomas stopped him, but he picked up about 6.
Boy, another good push. You go back to Beck. Remember the game last year when he was at Georgia against this Gators defense. Last drive.
Jackson middle. Not going to get there. He's going to be stopped about 3 yards short of the marker at the 45. Looking to throw in a slant. Caught. First down. Grabbing it. J. Michael Sturdivant, who took a big blow.
Side like he wanted to go to Brown, but with this blitz, it gives him a nice opening. The ball's got to get out in a hurry because of he's going to get squeezed with that leverage, but he got it in there over top of the blitz, and then he takes a big hit from behind there from the linebacker.
Still being attended to by the athletic training staff for Florida. Baugh spins through traffic, fights hard, picks up about 4 on first down. Legway straight back, feels some pressure, and they rip the football, try to get it. Mesidor knocks him down. It's a Kane sack back at the 45.
I was with you, Chris. I was surprised he held on to that football. Mesidor is such a handful. We talk so frequently about Ruben Bain. But Mesidor 6'3".
Quick pitch to the perimeter. Brown weaves his way for a nice gain. So they want to go for it again on fourth down. They got a shot here. Backfield to the left of the quarterback. He goes out in a short pass. Again, they squeeze a little pass in. Wait a minute, though. I don't think he got it. They're spotting it short. TJ Abrams reclaim some of the crispness we saw earlier, some of the dominance up front. They fake it to Fletcher, pitch to the edge, and nowhere to run for C.J. Daniels. He's going to be stopped behind the sticks. Bryce Thornton came up and made the play.
Well, that's a run-pass option, and he must have felt that he had enough space to the outside.
That'll be a fun one. Gators test the middle. Decent gain for Baugh on first down.
I mean, if you're just tuning into this game, you're seeing 13-7.
Baugh off to the left side. Going to be knocked down short of the marker by the Saint. There wasn't exactly a Baugh again. It's knocked down. It's going to be fourth down again. One too many times. They tried the middle there. Jacoby Thomas filled from the safety. Napier with a decision, and here comes the punt team.
Yeah, this is a slow developing play. Perfectly timed right here with the blitz. They just overload. Too many people to block. Nothing you can really do as an offensive line.
And this offense has run 15 plays for 43 yards in the second half. Mauling people up front. Fletcher and Brown just running behind the wall of humanity. It's been much harder
against this Gator D.
Just 3 first downs in the third quarter. Beck had that interception, looking to throw on second down, and checks it down. Reaching back and making the catch was Marty Brown. Not an on-target throw. Excellent play by the running back to get this drive up and going.
A blitz. When the blitz comes here, there's nobody to be able to pick up the back who ends up leaking out. Once he's able to catch that football, he has all that space because most of the defense has their back turned in man coverage.
Yeah, the catch was the whole thing, but Beck made it tricky for him.
He did.
Made him reach out with one hand to grab it.
Not been able to get it downfield, so they keep running and quick throws.
On the edge again, Brown. Stiff arm, hard to tackle once he gets a couple steps downfield. Castell forces him out near midfield. Brown bangs forward, tests the left side. Canes beginning to reestablish. Fletcher been a very, very solid 1-2 punch. Each guy averaging about 4.5 per carry tonight. First down throw. Slipping out there is Elijah Lofton, the tight end, has made some key contributions tonight. Picks up 9 there. Now some tempo from the Canes. Fletcher falls forward again, picks up a couple. Devin Moore chopped him down. But they do believe the Canes get a little conservative in these situations. Fletcher bangs through, though, and that's a first down carry as they get down near the red zone. Fletcher again, just driving those legs, moving people backwards. Another big, solid chunk on first down. Has the football. Marty Brown dragging people. This looks like the drive that opened the game. They got a first and goal at the 6.
Yeah, you're right about that.
No mystery, pure power. They made it. Look, easy. Miami finds the end zone for the first time in a long time.
So it finished off here. Well, might as well go with that offensive line, and whether it's Fletcher, in this case Brown, saw it early in the game be successful. To Florida's credit, really did a good job of bottling up Miami's offense most of the game, but when it mattered most, after the fourth down stop, they got behind that line, had a couple quick throws, but really it was about the offensive line and their toughness that they pride themselves on. And
has replaced Brown in the backfield. Beck looking to throw for it. Lowe's end zone, incomplete. It was a high ball. Keelan Marion didn't really go up to make a play on the ball.
And they are hungry, pushing each other, and it's shown up in their play tonight. Jason
Taylor, the former Dolphin legend, the one defensive assistant who was retained by Cristobal, and they're swarming right on cue. They sack him for a 4th time. Mesidor and Bain met at the quarterback, and there's Coach Taylor. Did that a lot in his career.
And for you and Holly, right on cue, look at the bend of Bain.
Last gasp for Florida, 4th and 12. 4-man rush, Lagway escapes, fires over the middle, incomplete. Into the hands of Trey Wilson. He couldn't hold it, and that should do it as the Canes will take over. Rain falling again now as Miami continues to just try to muscle forward. That's
sounds like top 5, top 10. Pittsburgh.
Fletcher still running, still getting shoved. Going to get all the way to the end zone. They got close. Fell down at the 2. A closing statement, much like the opening statement that this offensive line made.
This is old school football, and they take a great deal of pride in it. Look at this.
Dooley, 46 there as an offensive lineman blocking for Fletcher. It's just a cakewalk into the end zone. It started with dominance. It will end with dominance. In the middle, the Gators fought hard. Canes got a little sluggish, but the scoreboard's going to make this look like...
That's the DNA. And why not finish it off behind that offensive line?
He loves his martial arts. That's the effect of the ground and pound. You get your opponent down, and you're just going to hit them until they stop the thing.
Right.
And what changed his body, changed his diet, lost about 15 pounds, put on some muscle, began to really take it seriously. The biggest sacrifice was eating better, but began to train like a pro. He's playing like a pro right now.
Big win for the Canes. Onward to the bye week and then up to Tallahassee to take on the Noles.
Yeah, it's a Miami manhandling tonight. People beginning to understand this looks like a team that can contend for every trophy.